This is Warfilm Production 7 here, and today I'm back with another Army Men video in Men of War Slaughter Squad 2. So today we are going to be witnessing the battle of, well, basically I haven't actually come up with the name for this town, and a lot in this series, as has been happening so far, you guys will be naming most of the things in the series, as I'm not very creative when it comes to naming stuff, when it has to do with Army Men, so... Anyway, this is the battle of basically the equivalence of Khan in our series. So, this town is not too far from the beach. It has a large cathedral, and it is from where the Blues landed. Now, the Blues lost in the last battle at the colonies, where the 1st Blue Armored Division lost a lot of its troops. I'm pretty sure it was the 1st. But, anyway, they lost a lot of their troops, and they have since been reinforced with more M113s and some of these new Kometa tanks, which will be, just premiered in this battle. Also, they have a new, Black Prince tank, which will be, in this battle. And also they have a lot more M113s with some more infantry. So all the troops lost at the previous battles have been rebuilt and then sent back from the Blue Island up to Grey Lands to help with the assault. So this will be the battle of what you guys will name soon. And anyway, I mean, I guess we could just come up with another random name, just like the Battle of the Village, so that's probably what I'm gonna name this, is just, Khan, maybe, I don't know. Either way. So I'm just gonna do a brief overview of the Great Offenses. They do have a lot of troops, stationed up front, and they do have some troops behind a lot of these rock walls. They do have some anti-tank positions, and they do also have this machine gun right here. They do have a 50 cal in this position. They also do have one of these ridiculous Soviet, like, 252mm, like, tracked, self-propelled, whatever you can call it, like a howitzer, I guess. So this thing hopefully will be able to target the tanks and just completely destroy them. Also up here we do have I believe that's a 76mm anti-tank gun, and over here we have some more troops, a 57mm anti-tank gun, and then we do have one gray tank, which is the only one in the area. They do also have some more troops, and hopefully in this battle the Greys will actually hold them back, and maybe even do a counterattack at the beachhead, and destroy the Blues' landing site and just devastate their army. And then the Blues will basically just be on the defensive trying to rebuild their army, while the Greys either attempt to sign a peace where they both get to keep their lands, or they decide to take over the Blue lands and make it their own puppet state.
Quite unexpected.
So that could be pretty interesting, either way it goes, or either way. So yeah. Anyway, been talking for like a while, and my words are starting to get scrambled, so let's just start this battle. And actually, I forgot to go in slow-mo as we usually do on these metaphor videos. So no one's firing. Also, the Greys do not have bazookas in this battle. So I'm actually going to get this blue tank to move forward, and also get the, what they call the M113s to move forward up to these rock walls. Also, hopefully the sound's fixed. I had to reduce the sound all the way to like almost 0. So hopefully that will fix it. Anyway, so the battle for the soon-to-be named village, or town, will be this. Also, this is a very slow concede. It is extremely slow, so this tank will be a very hopefully good asset. I'm also going to actually get these Kometa tanks to charge. I think these are actually comets. So I'm actually just going to send all of the tanks forward. Oh, I just saw a flash from something firing. it actually hit the Grey's own position. I think it was from the, yeah, it was from the 57mm gun, which is now reloading. I guess loading a different shell. The 76mm, I'm guessing, is fired, or is about to. It's loading maybe piercing rounds. But these forward positions, I'm actually going to get the M1 to dismount their infantry and send them through. And immediately we have a Grey machine gunner and a rifleman opening up. Some machine gunners opening up and all the these are who are the division troops. They're more or less get that balance. So they are being loaded down. Of course, they can not fire. They're actually automatic. So these are getting off. So these Greys will pull out. They will see a Grey armored division. All the iron I'm actually pretty sure it's a song, if I remember correctly. There's a blue soldier going down. You have a 15M60. Yeah, it's an M60. You can see it. It's about to open up. This machine gun. Hopefully, the Greys will pull down iron for the So, in theory, they will be able to pull out. I kinda wish I put bazookas. Oh, the 76mm has just fired. It is missed comet, which has just got the infantry is dismounted from these M113s, or at least some of them, and is now moving forward to support the tanks, which was probably a bad move on the blue part, as they're definitely going to need support. I don't know if you have any tank, but if they do, that's going to threaten. This howitzer is not fired a shot yet, so I'm actually going to get it to fire on the, actually going to go up to game 3. Going to go back and slow down. But look at that. They have knocked out one of the comets, and maybe this thing will explode and wreck the other one. But it might not save the if I hold down the B to show fire. So there is a lot of Greys dead too. Though their Panther is starting to turn its turrets toward the Comet. The Comet does have a bigger gun than the Panzer. This is actually Panzer number 9. So this is a decently early Panzer, probably 2000. Oh, actually, this one has been hit already. It just got hit by a 57mm shell. And now it is hit. I think the 75mm tank is missed. So it has taken some damage here. And then fouled opening up the blue tree. Trying to move forward to cover. Most of the infantry concentrations around here. Oh, the one is fired again. I think it is missed. No, it actually is hit and killed the second comet. Meaning, there is no, unless this comet is still alive, which it is, actually, I just heard the radio. That means that the Black Prince will be the only armored vehicle soon. Also, though, Panzer IV is about to get hit by the Black Prince, though. Very scary. Possibly result in the loss of the grades. Let's get the tank again. Also, we are going to fire, we cannot actually fire a second shell from this artillery. Oh, no, this thing has hit a telephone box. Trying to hit an M113. There's a comment on again. Panther IV throws before Black Prince, and if it does have a shot, which it looks like it does, it might hit the turret and then render the fire downrange. This is a very high level battle if this Black Prince is knocked out. Though that is a question and also I think it's 57 mils from the fire, so it is a heavy bit of an angle. There also is another machine gun. Oh, the best machine gun here is firing infantry in these bushes that are firing on infantry. Some close urban warfare, though the Blues are starting to cement, and the Gray's casualties have already mounted to a significant amount. So these blue troops need to make their ammo count. Oh, and he shot like 2 bullets and he got like shot in the head. A lot of the M1 need to move forward to cover the infantry, as they don't have a lot of cover, as they're just marching out in the open. A group of blue soldiers is trying to move up as they squad leader starting this machine gun as troops moving up with their assault rifles. Or battle rifles. Just fired some rounds down range. Though there is no infantry here. There is no blue, I mean not blue, gray infantry. I'm actually going to get this cannon lined up and fire down infantry. After this blue infantry, as I don't think this cannon will fire by itself. It's about to reload, so just get it zeroed in. While the blues are starting to move up. So I'm going to try to take out the cover with this cannon round. Meanwhile, the Blue Panzer and the Black Prince are still at stalemate. I'm actually going to move the tank, the gun, fire on the enemies. Getting very close. I'm just going to let it cancel. I'm actually going to fire this downrange. Seems most of the infantry and the ones on the anti-tank gun are dead. So I'm going to try and fire this round into this garden area. It's almost reloaded. I don't know why this thing's on fire. Oh, yes. Not the right ammo. Of course. If it was bugged. Well, that's sad. So most of the infantry is dying. So I'm going to get the camera forward and actually control it. And knock out this blue armored vehicle. Again, the 75. These do not have bazookas either, so now died. This tank might actually take the Grays though, because they actually have bazookas, which could, in theory, to speed up time, just walk this up. Or tanks, basically, as well. I'm actually just gonna say this was the retreat from the Blues, because they have lost all of their armor, and there's no bazookas in this battle because of the armor. So I'm just going to class this as a tactical retreat by the Blues, and the Grey Army can bring up its reserves, which they definitely have by this point, to hold the town. And we might be seeing a second battle for. I'm just gonna, I don't know what this would be called. I'm gonna call it Gaston. That was a Count of Belgium. And it's Grey, so it's instead of Baston, it's correct. It's Gaston. So I'm just gonna go with that. Also, we'll be seeing Grey heavy armor in the next video. And also, I have come up with a storyline for the Tans, and actually have decided to add the Orange faction in. And basically what is going on in their land, they both share the same land, or are in the same area of the map, are basically they're in a civil war. So the Tans have an empire, and then the Oranges have always been kind of a puppet state. So now they are tired of getting to wars that they do not start, or they do not want to be in, waste lives, or, well, I guess you could call it lives, that would be the thing. That's, that they have just tired of being sent into war. So anyway, the Greys have won the battle, and so while that revolution is going on, I will actually do a battle of that in probably the capital city of wherever that is. I guess like kind of a Turkey type area, like a Middle Eastern Africa type desert environment with some tropical, and they might also have like the Tans will also have a tropical island as a colony that has rubber, which is a very vital resource to the plastic dimension. They can use it as armor. I guess they can use it for their tires, and they can just use it for other different weapons, like training bullets and stuff like that, and rubber on aircraft. Which we will probably not be seeing aircraft in this series, unless I can find a mod that's compatible with this one that adds planes. Because planes are kind of a huge part of war, and there is a P-51 Mustang in this, but it only has rockets, not like transport. So it's either we're going to have to say that they're just not, I'm going to have to figure out how to make a plastic plane, or we're not going to be seeing them, and there's not going to be like paratroopers. But I might actually compare to because that'd be cool. Anyway, I've been rambling for way too long, so I'm just going to end the video with a tactical retreat by the Blues, and the Greys will hold the town and possibly counterattack with heavy armor the next time well, after the town's reinforced, and I guess you could say the 6th Grey Armored Division, which is the heavy armored division of the Grey Army, will move forward with heavy tanks such as Tigers and Panthers and German tanks like that, and they will push straight through the enemy's lines. Anyway, this has been War Film Production 7 in the Army Men of War series, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.